everybody.
Everybody. That's a big word, isn't it? You know, it reminds me of all the folks at the swimming pool, enjoying ice cream and just having a good time.
Hold on.
Speaking of which, did I ever tell you about the time I... Oh, well, you know, the thing. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I kind of want to leave him on. So, I had another idea for a stream that I'm going to do in the future still. But I decided not to do that because I wanted to set some other things up beforehand. But that was AI Joe Biden. And I forgot that he was here. He just started going off. Did I do all these? I'll just... Did not play enough defense heroes. Thanks for support. Let's do those. Classic is out. Did things calm down? Because they're still out. At least on anything that fits you. Oh, look at that. Dude, a barrel? I want to put that on Winston so he can be Donkey Kong. What the heck was that noise? Hey, Wellerman! What kind of noises you making? So I am going to do a video with AI Biden eventually. But Overwatch Classic was up. I didn't feel like doing anything too complex. I want to stream more. Because I have so many subs right now. And I also have my game, which I'm working on. And the new update for that is coming out in December. That's what I've been working on for the most part. Hard carry. Wow. That's a trap. Ow. The ugly. So what was originally going to happen was I was going to stream that other thing on Friday. Because you know I'm supposed to stream on Friday. It's called My Friday. But then, Mar and Andrew were like, you want to do this Dark Souls thing? I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be sweet. Do the Dark Souls thing on Saturday. And then Saturday came and they're like, oh, no, we don't want to stream that. I'm like, so now I'm streaming Overwatch on Saturday. None of my plans went as they were planned to go. Getting while we wait.
Arriving at Chateau Gia.
Break.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
I need to play more Brig comp. If I'd played it more, we'd definitely get the diamond.
That's not gonna stop me.
Friggin' death matches. Oh, I almost got him. My finger was on the whip. We're gonna get whipped right off the end. Right, do we go Hazard? Or do we go and see what's good against Hazard? Tried a couple of these things. Know you? Got him. Zarya's already against Hazard. Ram's really good, I know, because I played Hazard against, or not Ram, Malga. I suspect Doomfist would be good, but I haven't tried it. I want to try Hog. I think Hog would be good against him, because when he blocks, you just hook him out of it and shoot him.
Cause for celebration.
Oh, I'm going to try it.
3, 2, 1.
I want to try Hog v Hazard. Assuming I'm going to be playing against a Hazard.
Are you scared? Hush, little baby.
Oh, there's a Hazard. Let me have this. Alright, sick. Oh, he's so dead. Otherwise, they just let me take it. He didn't touch the point that first fight like once. We're going hard in the turrets. Kill a lot, but not by the Hazard, mostly by the soldier's really good. Fuck. And Reaper's been doing a lot to me. I'm in a 1v1, but that's not going to happen. I thought she was gonna run away and then I'd hook her. Apparently I didn't even need to. Fuck around. Thank you.
Enemy spotted.
No, get up. You're powered up. Get in there.
That's
Score 0.
I feel like that wasn't that bad. W. Curie, is that?
Myself when I was younger.
That a compliment?
You be the judge.
Okay.
Is that a compliment? You be the judge. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah, W. Curie. I'm thinking that's not a real W. Curie. It's really not easy to get sarcasm through.
5,
I think that might be sarcasm.
3, 2, 1.
Being that they're 3,000 to 4,000
Objective.
under where all the other supports are in terms of healing. And they're also on the lower end of damage as well. I have a lambs, but besides that ult that we wiped with, I don't really remember the Kiri doing. Oh, you suck. Yeah, I suck. But backed up right when I threw the hook.
There's a lot of them. Be careful.
Nano boost is charging.
Dang. My hook accuracy is garbage. Oh, I did just get on. He's warmed up. Up turrets. Ah, spooky. Knocked everyone away from where I was. Mercy. Should probably try to run a little bit more. Also go there a lot. Where that Reaper is. Cool. Well, that freaking works. The DPS just killed everything. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh. I don't know who wins that exchange. Well, I'm in. Well, I'm in. Over here.
1-1.
Bad. They're chewing stuff he's not supposed to be chewing. Gary got sick from chewing stuff he wasn't supposed to be chewing.
Right? They won't even know what happened.
Or unless I see him do it, he's in big trouble. Has stuff to chew. He has a pig, he has a duck,
1,
has a Pop-Tart.
3.
Got plenty of things to be chewing. Got a rope.
Last chance. No pressure.
He doesn't need to be eating fans. Not like of a specific thing, but fans that cool my room.
Why are you following me?
Hey, thanks for the follow. Alright. We just want to get out of there. Possible. Oh, I didn't know he was sleeping. Dang it. I was out there. My team was all around me too. I got blocked off by that wall. Me and the Ana. Gotta stop thinking about my dog and start thinking about murdering the enemy team. Ow. Yes. Wait, can I hook him out of his ult? Never even considered. I bet he's close to having it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna watch him like a hawk.
Sorry about that.
But his ult takes forever to come out. I bet you can hook him out of it.
I draw the star.
I keep him in my line of sight though. Well, that's important. Lose anything? Lose everything? No. Yeah, he did.
Maximum power.
Hello. Oh. I was hoping they all come in here. Let my ult loose. That was sick. Uh-oh. Might not matter. Dang. Where's your ult, dude? Did it at some point? Where is he? See when he's doing stuff. Well, put behind the wall so I couldn't do it. Means I can, or else he wouldn't bother. He's been bitten by that before. Alright, I think they're cooked. That was almost bad. I mean, it wasn't great. Our Kiriko died. Not that good. Oh, we clutched that. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So, Hog is pretty good against Hazard, I think. I didn't die a whole lot. You know, possibly hook him out of his ult. His very little vulnerability. Because he can just go behind walls. Kinda rough. Play some classic, dude. I got more achievements for that. I do.
Why ask questions when you could just...
Classic. I do like me some classic. Can't wait for the 6v6 tests as well.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
I played like 3 games of comp this season. I've been playing because the Halloween event was really good. The new thing they had for that. The classic was really good. I played some like 3v3, which if there's 3v3 in the arcade right now, I think that'd be a good place to test out Hazard. Alright, I need to play tanks, I need to play supports. Oh. Yeah, I like Zen, but I don't know if I like old Zen. I need to play defense. Wait, I can play Torb. Can't play any more offense. Played enough offense. I've been playing Cassidy non-stop. Hello. Do I have my speech chat running?
I had to.
Did have to. Contractually obligated.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, get set up. Speech chat is working. I just heard you. He's dead. Oh no! There's a Torbjorn! Got my turret, and I gotta set up a new one. More hammering! Something shot me. Who shot me? I don't think it's the Widow. Something shot me right before the Winston got up there and that's when I knew I was in trouble. They took me down to like really low HP before the Winston even got. I thought the Winston was gonna kill me. Winston would have killed me if it wasn't for the Widow. Maybe I should try some Widow.
Paranoia agent
Alright,
that
that works. What's up with agents? Paranoid.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Sorry, I was thinking what your profile icon reminded me of.
Oh. No! I spawned up there, and then I had to get chased.
It's a anime.
Got you. Actually show you. It does come from something, kind of. I can show you after this. Can't really tell.
It better not be the Chad memes.
It's not. Winston, please. No! I'm having bad times. I wanna be a defense. Just like me, Hanzo.
Back to the drawing board.
Or Widow.
Hanzo, at your service.
I thought Torbjorn would be fun though. Can I set this up? Hurry! The door! Screw it. I thought the door would open slower.
Enemy turrets destroyed. I have big plans for you. Let's do this.
This placement will be freaking fire in a few seconds.
Heroes never die.
Let's hear those guns. My armor over here.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Got him. Oh! I hate that. I hit once. I'm doing awful.
This will come in handy. Engage those armor. Come in. I'm at maximum
There.
strength. Always use more. Armor here. Get over here, heal up.
I don't know why. I guess I know why. Yeah, I don't know why Tor wasn't there to support. But he also has a turret. Very supporty fence. Gonna snipe battle the Widow. Bad choices. My armor pack has been sitting there for like 10 minutes and no one's picked it up.
Helden sterben nicht.
Into the iris.
Dang it, turret. There, sure. It's not where I wanted it, but that's where it is. Wow, she melted me fast. Must be charged. Has the Widow rezzed anyone yet? Watching the kill feed for it. Oh, throw that over. Oh, no, someone's got to jump for it. Ow! Just that Widow. Oh, it's the res that I was looking for. Alright, I'm switching. A Junkrat, actually.
Tactical visor activated.
Pick. Okay. Well, a lot better. I actually have no slims and damage, but I feel like I'm doing awful. I think that just means that everyone on my team is doing awful. And I'm just doing the least awful. Yeah.
Helden sterben nicht.
Got a lip up there. For notice. I got one. Well, that will help. Hey, it's a touch. Back up a little bit.
Tactical visor activated.
Dang it. The hog hook. Yeah, I have to play tank as well, don't I? I'm only caught up on my offense.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
I'm ready.
60 seconds remaining.
Odds of my tire killing it. Low, especially now. And actually, not a bad fight for it.
Over there. Got eyes on an enemy.
10 seconds.
That's a problem. Oh. Oh, sick. I didn't think we were winning that one.
Play of the game.
Alright, if you want to know where my profile picture comes from. Not emote. It is back from my old days as a McCree main in Overwatch 1. I like 12, maybe? I started Overwatch in like Season 4, Overwatch 1. But if you look, striking similarities. That general shape is what I base my logo off of. Let's go to the arcade. 5v5. That is not as good as like EP3 elimination. But there's probably like no one playing.
A gun in each.
Now traveling to Kanizaka.
I don't like
Fill this saddle.
modern Cassidy as much as classic Mc, but I don't dislike it.
I'm not good, not bad, but I sure as hell ain't ugly.
Oh, there are people playing it.
Welcome to Castile.
Someone instantly blocking hazard. Oh, Kai. No, I'll let him have it. I'll let him have it.
Your hero.
He can get it anyways. Ooh, look at that. Let's dive in with him. I feel like this is a diving in kind of thing.
3, 2, 1.
Left. Me and Doomfist. Alright, now it just... No.
Score 0-1.
A little bit. I'm gonna try this.
In my world,
3,
there are no secrets.
1.
That happened.
Tu esfuerzo no fue suficiente. ¿Qué tal?
No! Just me again! Need to heal.
Party was boring.
Score
Oh, I'm trying.
2-2.
I'm trying. But I need my team to be doing some stuff too. I can feel good about Reinhardt since I know they can't play far anymore.
One. Match point.
Regret facing us.
Oh, well now I don't feel good about Reinhardt anymore. Alright, let's see it all go to crap. I got instantly destroyed this Reinhardt. Alright, back to classic. Not. Wins that we getting on things that aren't fault or sense. Oh, they want me to play so much support.
Traveling to Numbani.
Alright. We don't have a support. Let's play Mercy. Normal, simple Mercy.
Watching over you.
We're gonna watch this
Seem very
Hanzo.
I am a different man now. I am whole.
Stay here.
I grow tired of waiting.
We're 2-2. I know. Just say
Can't wait to get
1-2-2, but I actually was right when I said 2. Or not 2-2. How about a second?
You should be at 5 performance level.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Ich bin da.
What is happening? Why are we?
It's better. I'm here. Damage boost engaged.
Don't do that again. Yeah, there we go.
Let me get you patched up. Damage increase. Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourself.
Alright, well, we take it.
A capture.
Ulted, but he didn't contest, so it doesn't matter.
A speedy
Make that longer. Yeah, that spawn. The path is longer. Dang it, May. Kill him with that ult. No low ult tip. Oh. Dead. Hell, Lucio at one point. Oh, what happened to him? But if I want to solo heal on anybody, it's probably Mercy. Alright, sick. Get him!
I back.
Welcome back. Oh, did you see my explanation about where my logo comes from? I think I told you while you weren't here. I didn't know you left.
I didn't get to my friend called me.
Oh. Alright, I'll tell you again. In a second. Unless you leave while I'm in this game. Get him, mate! Get him! Sick.
Back in the fight.
Hanzo, wait. I want to jump to you. Pick us way. Oh, probably 3. Well, that's unfortunate.
I'll be right here.
Alright. What? I'm gonna tell you like 10 times and you'll never hear it. Ooh, back up. Back way up. Nice. Get in there. Unload that scrap.
A speedy recovery.
The only healer they have on their team is Ben. Doesn't do a lot of heal. You know, like all their self heal people.
I'm taking care of you.
Genji has his ult. Maybe I'm just talking him. Oh. I was trying to get that last 3%, and then I could have rezzed everyone. Boy, don't do that. You had an uncontested push.
A clean bill of health. You should be at peak performance level. Where does it hurt?
Sick. Double sick. Alright. Push in, everyone.
Don't move.
Dang it. I heard the Mei ult, but I didn't see the Mei ult. Where'd the ult go?
Good as new.
Unless Genji deflected it. It's not a Genji. Where the heck did that ult go?
I'm craving S-Mories.
I was so confused because of how they pronounced that. I would like some S-Mores too. Does sound pretty good. Dang it, May. I just...
Schmars.
Mars. Schmars. I love Schmars. Yo, I knew I was cooked. Free. How are you? You have a one shot. How are you 13 and 4?
Damage amplified.
SH Mories.
I don't think you're gonna get it. You can try, but I don't think you're getting it. You're pretty far off right now.
SCH Mors.
Back in the fight.
Maybe SHA. Shamors. Or just SA, some wars.
Schmoors.
That's pretty close. That's the closest you've gotten so far.
Look what we've achieved.
Schmoors.
Ooh. I don't think you really, when you say s'mores, s'mores, you don't really pronounce the H.
The wonder.
You're 0.5 or 0.15 meters away. Who's that not touching? Just died.
Samoors.
Yeah, I regret that suggestion. I know C9. Who was it? Who was that? I'm gonna blame the McCrees. He seems like a good person to blame. Do a lot.
Summers.
Alright, where did my logo come from? It came from that.
I give up.
Back when I was a McCree main in Overwatch 1. That spray right there is where my logo comes from. The mystery has been solved. Alright, let's get back in there.
Traveling to icon.
Looks like the Van Helsing anime.
Exactly, that's where I got it. The Van Helsing anime. You've cracked the case. I think there's a whole lot winning 1v1s against him as any damage.
I know I'm so smart.
Brilliant. I tried to trick you with that whole Overwatch spray thing. But you caught on to my dirty tricks. Alright, I can lock hog. Oh, I just want to play McCree. Old school season 1 McCree.
I'm too smart to fall for that.
You got me. Can't pull the wool over your eyes.
Just like in training. Visualize, then execute.
You knew it was some kind of anime. I thought I could trick everybody by making my skin based off of an anime when I myself don't watch any anime. It was the perfect crime. Till you came along and ruined my plans.
Clever boy.
Did they leave any copies of Lost Vikings?
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Oh, this map is awful for, like, bastions. They got all the blocks. Oh, and the Sims. No, they got all the bad stuff. Go, we clear the wall. Wall is clear. And throw out a bunch of hooks, and we're gonna see what we get. Freaking Reinhardt! Drop it here.
You may be clever, but I'm
No.
cleverer.
True. I've been severely outmatched. You? Wow, I don't get alt charge for healing myself? Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be bigger. Ooh! Oh wait, she killed herself. With her own bomb. I wanted to throw a thing that I don't have.
No one can hide from my sight.
Dang. They're not actually killing me. They're just poking me a little bit and then letting me live. Ain't no one to save you now! I wonder if the Torbjorn knows he's supposed to be hammering those. Surprised he was been around for so long. Can we get another D-Mech tank? Can we get D-Mech Hammond running around biting ankles? That'd be amazing.
n'échappe à mon regard.
A little gummy bear.
A little gummy bear? Is that your suggestion for the new demeching hero? Is it like a bag of gummy bears, and then when you destroy it, one little gummy bear comes out? That would be really hard to shoot. Imagine trying to snipe a singular gummy bear. Actually, you need a headshot too. What the?
We must eat Hammond to regain health like a little gummy bear.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Interesting. Want to live. How does that work? Does the enemy eat him? Or I'm not been trying to figure out how that works gameplay wise.
Yes.
Or he could like come up to his teammates and crawl in their mouth. Although I feel like that's gotta be someone's fetish. Oh, I got the hiccups.
I wanna crawl in people's mouths.
Don't do that. You're not a tasty gummy bear. I mean, like, you could be. I never met you. Are you a gummy bear?
60 seconds remaining.
Preferably Pedro Pascal.
No. Keep on dreaming. Maybe someday. Anything is
No,
possible.
but I do always smell like vanilla.
Huh. That. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And my heal kind of sucks. You guys are probably gonna need to touch. Why do we have a diva that just got here? Left. Oh? Oh, please. There's people over there. That is not our Bastion making those noises. No! I'm cooked! I'm cooked! Oh. Oh, they're cooked. They're not cooked. Need a touch! Touch and heal. Someone else touch! Wait, the soldier ran the whole way there instead of taking the teleporter? Was the teleport destroyed? Or did that soldier Omega throw? Oh no.
Play of the game.
Bang. Don't mind that. What? That. Clicking on heads. Turrets. Balls. Alright, back to arcade. Why would you want... Why do they have assault maps when classic is a thing? Oh my goodness. All these people want to play Hazard. They're like, you know what would be an easier way to play Hazard? Just go and play Mystery. and then you can get hazard. They're like, I'm gonna skip this long queues in quick play by just going to mystery hero. And like 50 million people all had that same thought. And now mystery heroes is 10 minutes and regular quick play is only 5. Dang. Sucks. Can you just play him in any? I'm gonna play capture the flag. I'm not a big capture the flag guy, but like, why not?
Welcome to Paris.
If you're in it with me,
Yeah, sure, I'll play.
for life.
Oh. You guys are in deathmatch to like screw around? But you know that's what the skirmish is for? This is where we actually want to like fight people. Me and this guy can look at each other.
I'm not staying down. Quit running, you gutless gal.
This big one in this area.
Helps.
Over this way? No, no, no.
At me then. Oi.
Alright, we going.
Now arriving at Oasis.
Someone else will probably play Hazard. They do. I like Lucio. I like speed boosting the person with the flag. Then booping everyone else away. I'm a pretty good Lucio. There was someone else I liked. I think it might have been Cassidy. This is a hinder. I could slow people down.
Terrans speak so many different languages. I have decided to learn them all.
Five, four, three, two, one.
That one dude is freaking trash.
Enemy flag.
Light speed.
Oh, that's gonna be a heck of an ability. Oh.
Recover your flag. Enemy flag returned.
Got that.
Your flag was returned. Team has the flag. Has captured the flag. The enemy has taken the flag.
Oh, that's dirty. Get it, get it, get it.
Your team has the flag.
Oh yeah.
Score. Your team has the flag.
Oh, that's good. You can use that.
Captured. Score. Your team has the flag.
I have my ult, but I haven't been having to use it. We're doing it to him.
Recover your flag. Your flag was returned.
Alright, I got it halfway. Someone else pick it up.
Enemy flag returned. The enemy has taken your flag.
Dang it. Oh wait. Oh, I had the flag, but lost it.
Score. 4-3. Your team has the flag. Your team has dropped the flag. Your team has the flag. Your team has dropped the flag. You have the flag. The enemy has taken your flag. Recover your flag. The enemy has taken your flag. Recover your team has captured. Your flag was returned. 5. Flag dropped. Your team has the
Nice! Cooked. That went well.
Sorry.
Where are my flags I can't.
play
Please tell me.
of the game.
Solomon, why are you digging? You're not gonna find anything in that chair. Promise. I'd prefer regular capture the flag over blitz. Solomon. Digging for it. There. Wanna be on camera? Come on. That's fine. Come here. Come. Come. There he is. How about Relevant? Awesome. Nice. Thanks. Back on your chair. He didn't mind coming up, but he was ready to go back to the chair. I don't think I was like sitting at the desk. If I'm on the chair in the living room, he'll sit with me. But he doesn't trust the office chair. The office chair too small. You don't think there's room for both of us? You know what? Let's end it with some comp. How about end it? Eventually. Do a little bit. Oh, got time left.
Breaking me down just builds me up. I've got you.
And I got Thanksgiving stuff I'm going to tomorrow. I'm also going to be really busy because Amal is coming the next update.
I'm on fire. Come on, fight.
Rise of Grimala going to be coming out hopefully mid-December before the winter sale Steam has in December 19th. We are currently scheduled to be on sale for that.
I could do this all day. Follow me. Patching you up.
Go to. We're interested in smacking around robots.
Now traveling to Petra.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
A sniper break. Sniper break. Sniper break. Ow.
Little baby.
Let me fall. Oh.
Throne of Anubis.
Gold 3 to plat 5. Gotta carry these little baby golds. Alright, little baby golds. I got you.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
Reinhardt is the name, glory is the game.
You won't be disappointed. Don't be afraid to ask for help out there. You won't be disappointed.
I only got 2 voice lines on, and they're those suckers. Those stinkers.
Attack on objective C.
If it must
Break.
be done,
Ugh.
be done quickly.
Where is my break mythic?
Let me take care of that
Break skins aren't that good. She needs a mythic. Zarya skins aren't that good. She needs a mythic. A's skins aren't that good. She could use a mythic. Dang, look at that.
Objective capture.
Yeah, let's just roll. I'm just absolutely morale destroying. Yeah, just exactly like that. Wait, why is that guy? Oh, he just switched.
special delivery.
Objective capture. Advance to objective A.
Wow, okay. Oh dang. Wait, dude. How are they up? It looks like he didn't actually hammer down anybody. I know there's spots on this map where like the rugs can interrupt your hammer down. And there's spots on another map where hammer down just doesn't work. Did hammer down just not do anything? Did bro get bugged? Is that the only reason we didn't win that?
I should think that one over again.
Objective lost. Fall back. Match
We actually have to contest back here. Dude, what is going on? Why has momentum shifted this hard?
Hang on, T.
Group up, fall back. We only need to win one.
objective lost. Fall back. Objective match point.
They get blocked by the shield. That might have been what happened last time, but I didn't even see the guy up. Our ride is in so deep. Why is he in so deep? We just need to hold that point. Why are you so far up? I try and heal you and then I get cooked. Alright, group up right here. No, don't group up. Stop pushing. Fall back. He's gonna die again. Oh my goodness. Oh my good.
Match point.
I should think that one over again. Sending cash your way.
Oh. Burp. Hi, dragon. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found the dragon. I was gonna say, we just need to win one. They're pushing so up so far, like we need to win. We had to contest every point. We just need to win the one.
Play of the game.
That rhyme. That, my goodness. Dang. Lower half of Plat 5. It's a long way up to Diamond. I don't know if I like do it.
Traveling to New Queen Street.
should I try first?
I cannot name one Vietnamese. Not a good person that.
2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Light speed!
Light speed.
There now. The enemy is approaching. Special delivery.
Oh, that's what you hooked? Why'd you hook that? I want that closer. Oh god. Don't hook that. Uh-uh. I hit with the shield bash like I was gonna kill it off of his hook.
Ready to go again.
Things went south.
Here, for you. Freezing shield.
Let's get this party rolling.
We have anything to fight that? Alright, I guess the Bastion. The play.
Leaving them in the dust. Let me take care of that for you. Hyper ring out.
Hello. Hello. I have a new plan this time.
Don't let them move the barricade.
Or really is chilling.
I've got you.
I don't know if they know that that's a sign. Mostly to the Junkrat. My shield break?
Knows how to walk. They're numerically superior. Yikes!
No sweat. Just try again. They have taken the robot.
Let me take care of
Nice.
it for you.
Good job, Bastion.
My ultimate's ready.
You did it.
Get over it. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. We've got the plot. Caught beneath the wheel. They took the lead.
What a weird switch. Ram?
My losers are alive.
Doing stuff, but now we need to take the lead back. Their Orisa would have done just fine against Hog. I don't know why they switched to Ram.
Moving the barricade. Helping you recover. Thank you for assisting.
Oh, counter Pharah against Ram, Reaper, Zen. Yeah, that's gonna work. If we could get like a soldier rather than a Junkrat, that would be big peak. We have a Zarya now. I don't know how I feel about that. You get that shield up. That was a good light speed. Trying to help the tank get away did not work. Bye. Do I try and touch that? I don't think I do. If I touch it, I die. Die anyways. Yeah, I die anyways. I should have touched it. Because the Pharah just basically kills me. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I could switch BAP. One of my least favorites. I don't know why we switched Ryan against Contra. I am going to switch BAP.
Another day, another battlefield.
Slay I.
Dang it! That thinking. Wait, we have a soldier now. The Torbjorn.
Setting out the welcome mat.
Back up, back up, back up. Oh my goodness. He would give me last time. Couldn't help him.
That was not Slay.
That was not Slay. That was Slay though. Team kill. And nothing's really looking Slay at the moment.
Okay, that was definitely Slay.
They're pretty far behind. But we're making progress. Here we go. Going up. Yeah, that's not Slay.
Not at all.
Slay for them.
Why are you following me?
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Because I can.
Dang, they killed my lamp so fast.
Also, is that the immortal snail?
That is Chat Snail. Not the Immortal Snail.
My heart's still beating. That's not good. Stop them.
There was a vote for what animal chat wanted to represented by. They voted like really dumb stuff, like that wasn't
But
an
I
animal.
wanna be the immortal snail.
Like, I mean, I guess technically he's immortal. He doesn't die unless my channel dies. I guess then he definitely dies, because I don't think my channel's gonna exist. Theoretically, if I leave my Twitch channel to someone else who continues to use Chat Snail,
Yeah.
he is technically immortal. So there you go. That's that satisfy your need for immortality. Is that what you wanted?
I'm a sneaky little snail on my way to Snurch.
Nice. Hello, Weatherman. Do you want to come back up? Say hi, chat. Why are you picking me up again? Say hi to chat. Hey, chat. No. Yeah, they're up there.
Gimme.
Give me this dog. My dog. You can't have him. That's Wellerman. Is like.
Gimme now.
He like just turned one. He's still a little babu. You hear like violent sounds coming from just off camera. That's him digging in his chair. Does he get anywhere? No. But he still digs.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Alright, let's try Brig again. Hopefully we can do something this time. Oh, the range. Oh wait, it's only plat 5s.
Breaking me down just
Sick.
builds me up.
If you screw this up, I'll kill you myself.
Mammal says, likewise.
We're gonna get along just fine.
Okay. Reaper and the hamster are already threatening to kill each other. I think Reaper's gonna eat him like a gummy bear. I think he's gonna get health back. It was already weird to like imagine him demeching and then running around like biting people. But now, like him demeching and crawling in his ally's mouth. What if they become the mech? Ooh. That's how he remechs. He just takes over another character by climbing into their mouth and now they're the mech. Where is Ball? I saw him have like 0
Take me
HP.
to Snurch, I worship like a snug. Get the shine or your snipe. Tell me your snins and I'll sharpen my snipe.
Nice. I actually like that way more than I should have, because this is the dumbest thing I ever heard. It's also absolute gold.
We love the snail snanguage.
It's pretty good. I need to program it so any S. What the heck was that? Did you see that? The tire just like fly in and do nothing. It wasn't. It wasn't destroyed. It detonated. He just detonated it near nobody. He must have thought people were there. They said there were people on point, and he just like detonated it right here, and everyone was on the other side over there.
Escort the payload.
The Snire.
I need to find a way to program it. So every S that's at the beginning of the word, it just puts an N after. What is it? Snanglish? What is this language?
Snail language.
That's it's just called snail. You see, French isn't called France language. So I was like, and English isn't called Breton language. Oh, she left.
AKA Snanguage.
Nice, that was sick. That was not sick. Get him. The donkey was just hiding behind everybody. Hoping. Hey, well.
Let me take care of that for you.
Paul's not half bad. If I were to say, he's like 10% bad. Not half bad, not even close.
That's not gonna stop me. Fire in the hole!
That's them. Let's see if it does anything this time. No, I heard it explode, but the Genji was the one that killed the Mercy. What is he doing with his tires? That's 2 tires with 0 kills, but he purposefully detonated both of them. Okay, ball is way back here.
Snires.
Yeah. His snip snires. You know, his ultimate. I think you could argue that snail language might just be French. Now that I think about it. That makes way too much sense.
The way you're speaking is very offensive to snails.
Is it? If I compare the French to snails, it makes the snails offended? Is what you're telling me?
Very.
Oh my goodness, that was incredible. Bulger wasn't half bad. Look, he's 9-0. He's only like 10% bad. The Sombra is like... They're like a quarter. A quarter bad. And then the enemy tank that's 3 and 2.
Snails are very snideful.
Yes. I can see that. You guys think you're all that? But listen, if your French fries were too salty, you would die. So I don't know how highly you can think of yourself when you can die to French fries. I don't know about that. That seems like a pretty big weakness for you to be that confident.
Yeah, but if you touch some of us, you will die.
Your worst nightmare is literally sitting casually in my kitchen.
Great work, everyone. We really showed them.
I'm gonna make some salted chocolate milk and just take out you and the dog population all in one foul swoop. Dude, that was sick. That was pretty pog.
Complete. Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah, we kind of wiped the floor. That was pretty rough. Our ball is 14-0.
Breaking me down just builds me up. Hammond, did you eat Ganymede's bird feed again?
Yes, whether it's still called bird feed is all
That's a shame. I'll be giving these cookies I made to teammates who deserve them.
What?
Translation failure.
Bro, he can't feed Ganymede's bird seed. Ganymede is Bastion's bird.
Five, four, three, two.
I like how Bro can like make
Attackers incoming.
a mech for himself, but then he also just like can't resist some bird seed. Like, you didn't realize you could like cook yourself like some good food. He can make his own cookies. The ball is dead. They killed the hamster. This is not good.
I'll try a different approach.
Can I save anyone?
Sending care your way. Join me.
Well,
Let me take care of that for you.
oh, I bet you got in a trap. I bet that's what happened. Trying to trap him. Give him? Give a jumper. Where's the Junkrat's fire? Why didn't kill anybody again?
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
That's how you tire.
Fire. Come on, try me.
Your end is within my reach.
Here, take this.
Thank you for your patronage. Surrender to my will.
Together. Oh, Genji. He hit me and then I just lived. Oh, I thought I was going over the edge. Dang it. I need that health. Big tie right there. You could still get this. See? Ooh, keep spinning ball. Going. Oh, that's big. Oh, bar is not good for us.
We have to get them off the point.
Objective.
All right, Somber, come back.
Helping you recover.
The payload.
Stop that payload. Thank you.
You're mine now.
Ruination is imminent.
Come on, ball.
Group up with me.
Dang. I was hoping the ball would come help me, but he didn't. And the Sombras back at their spawn.
I have a new plan.
Oh, we killed him. Someone's still touching. How many people are killing? We're killing and they're still pushing.
Hey ya.
How's it going? Check out my boy C Blasty. I didn't know how to pronounce that. And I knew it started with C. He is also a streamer. I checked him out the other day. He was pretty cool. There's so many. I only watch small streamers because you gotta support the homies. We're all in this boat together.
60 seconds remaining.
But a lot of streamers will just sit there quietly and not talk at all. And he is not one of them. He's talkative and this nice stream. So check him out. How you doing? He was doing some art stuff.
I try.
He's working on a pixel art style game. A lot
I'm
of
goody, how are you?
I'm good. Seems like a lot of questions, more questions than answers with his game, but got some ideas. He telling me about some like cursed weapons and stuff, and he's getting a bunch of pixel art together for the different weapons he
Exactly,
wants to
I'm
do.
having fun.
Yeah. Got some interesting ideas. He wants to do like a RPG style overworld, with like top down, and then a kind of side scroller ish, and like much larger sprites for like levels and boss battles. I thought it sounded like Cuphead, the way it does that. I sat there waiting for my team and it felt like forever. Oh, that might be good. Look at that! Look at that! Beautiful! Got you on that.
That's not gonna stop.
Sweet! I don't want to do dumb stuff.
Play
Yep. We're doing it. We're gonna do dumb stuff. We're switching off of Overwatch. Let me
Dumb stuff, Pog.
Yeah, we're doing some dumb stuff. There's some dumb stuff I had planned for later, but we're doing it now. So, this is my game. I am a game developer. I made all the art for this game. I did all of the writing for this game. This is my, IP. So, what I want to do is, when you play this game, you are a lord, and you are trying to run a city.
It's your child.
It is my child, yes. You're a lord running a city. People come to you and they ask you for stuff, like the citizens. You have to decide how to respond to them. So I was like, what if we used some AI and we had a competition to see who could run the best city? I'd like to introduce our first competitor, George Washington. Let me get him in a call.
Hello.
Hello, George. How you doing? He's not answering. Try again.
Hello.
Hello, George. How you doing?
Greetings. I'm well, thank you. Freedom is ever on my mind, as is my fondness for tea. How can I assist you today?
All right, George. We are going to be playing a city running simulator. I'm going to tell you who comes in and what their request is, and you have to decide what to do about the request.
Sounds like a delightful game. I'm ready to hear the requests and make my decisions. Let us proceed.
My lord, I've decided
He's giving
I'm a
you that mean
pacifist.
stare down.
Can I grow rutabaga instead?
All right, George. A guard has came in, and he's decided that he's now a pacifist, and he would rather be a farmer growing rutabaga. What do you think we should do?
The guard wishes to abandon his post for the noble pursuit of farming. While I respect the desire for a peaceful life and the cultivation of crops, I believe he must fulfill his duty to protect the freedom of our land first. Perhaps he could serve his term and then pursue his agricultural aspirations later. What say you?
Great idea, George.
Thank you. I always strive to uphold the principles of duty and freedom. What is the next request that comes our way?
It is an artisan, and he is complaining that the guards have a lot of metal that they're just not using, and he's wondering what we should do with that stockpile of metal.
An artisan. I admire the spirit of creativity and craftsmanship. The stockpile of metal could be put to good use in supporting our burgeoning industries. We could allocate some of it to the artisan for tools and implements, enhancing his ability to create and contribute to our society. This way, we promote both freedom and craftsmanship and the prosperity of our community. What do you think?
I'm not sure how that relates to any of these options that we have. I think seize it. So if we seize it, we can use it for a bunch of different stuff. So I think we'll seize it, and we'll call that what he said.
My lord,
I feel like he's saying sell it.
the meaning of life?
Oh, you thought it was sell it? I thought it was seize it. Because he's talking about building up our industries and using it to craft other stuff. And I think you have to seize it to do that stuff. So I went with seize it. I think that makes the most sense to me. Sell it. Literally all of those options could have worked. Although he didn't mention the guards at all. So maybe not that
I can
one.
see that.
Alright, let me get him. George Washington, a mage has showed up and he wants to know what the meaning of life is.
A mage. A seeker of wisdom, no doubt. The meaning of life, in my view, revolves around the pursuit of liberty, the protection of our rights, and the fostering of a just society. It is about striving for freedom, both for oneself and for others, while also cherishing the bonds of community. Each individual must find their own path, but I believe that the essence lies in living with purpose and integrity. What are your thoughts on this profound question?
I think it's one of three things. I think it's either paying taxes, good food, or love. What do you think?
Ah, my friend. While good food and love are
Love
certainly
LMAO.
important aspects of a fulfilling life, I must express my disdain for taxes. They often weigh heavily on the shoulders of the people. I believe that love and the enjoyment of good food contribute to our happiness and well-being. But true meaning lies in the pursuit of freedom and the ability to live without the burdens imposed by unjust taxation. What say you about that?
I think that's a great opinion there, George.
Thank you. I appreciate your agreement. Freedom and the pursuit of happiness are vital to our existence. What is the next request or situation we shall navigate in this city running simulator?
Yeah, he said building and being part of a community
8 mages
and
pop.
living a good life. That yeah. Our mages are looking pretty happy. Our mages like old
The
George.
kingdom to the north offered up a wooden ostrich statue.
Oh, this is gonna be a big one.
Do we accept it?
The Trojan ostrich. The Trojan ostrich. Let's see if he falls. He's like a military general. Surely George Washington won't fall for the Trojan ostrich. Let's see. Alright, George, a guard has just showed up, and he says that the kingdom to the north have offered us a big wooden ostrich statue in your honor. Do we accept it? He thinks it could be a trap.
A wooden ostrich statue, you say. While it is an honor to be recognized, I share the guard's concerns about the intentions of the kingdom to the north. We must remain vigilant and cautious. Accepting such a gift could indeed be a trap to distract us or undermine our sovereignty. I would suggest we politely decline the offer and remain watchful of their actions. What do you think?
That's a great idea.
I'm glad you agree. It is always
Lord,
wise to
would you be
prioritize
so
the
kind
safety
as to
and
invest
freedom
in
of our
cutting
people.
down some trees
What is the
to
next
clear more
request or
farmland?
situation we
It will
face in
only
our
cost you
simulator?
5 gems.
There's a farmer here, and he wants us to invest in cutting down some trees to clear more farmland. It'll only cost us 5 gems.
Ah, a farmer seeking to expand his land. While I appreciate the need for more farmland to support our community, I must express my disdain for trees. They can often obstruct progress. However, we must also consider the balance of nature and the long-term consequences of such actions. If the clearing of trees will truly benefit our agricultural endeavors and promote freedom through sustenance, then perhaps we could invest in this endeavor. 5 jams seems a reasonable price. What do you think?
He said 5 jams, like strawberry jam. I don't think he understands. Gems. As a currency. Alright,
5 gems, hell yeah.
Yeah, George, I know you hate trees. I remember that one story about you cutting down your father's tree or something. You want to tell me about that?
Ah, that tale. It is often recounted, though I must clarify that it is not one I take pride in. As a young boy, I did indeed chop down a cherry tree, not out of malice, but rather curiosity and a desire to wield an axe.
A desire
Confronted by my
to
father,
wield an axe.
I could not bring myself to lie about it. I confess, and he appreciated my honesty, even in the face of my mischief. It serves as a reminder of the importance of truth, even when it comes to trees. What else would you like to discuss?
That's all for now.
My lord, if you give me 5 iron and 5 gems, I could create a magnificent crown to adorn your...
Alright, we're making a crown. Hopefully, he doesn't believe that this is jams. The crown is not made of jam. Alright, my lord, there's an artisan here, and he wants to create for you a magnificent crown. It'll only take 5 iron and 5 gems. What do you think?
A crown, you say? While I appreciate the artisan's craftsmanship and the honor of such a creation, I must reflect on the symbolism of a crown. It may imply a desire for power or monarchy, which I do not seek.
Doggo.
My commitment is to the principles of democracy and the freedom of our people. Instead of a crown, perhaps we could invest in tools or resources to benefit the artisan's work and the community as a whole. What are your thoughts on this matter?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
My lord, I grew a fruit
I am
called
pleased to
durian
agree.
that some foreigners
Supporting the
recommended,
artisan in a
but it
way that
smells
benefits the
awful.
community aligns
What
with
should
our
I do
values
with
of
it?
freedom and progress. What is the next request or situation we shall address in our city running simulator?
That artisan quit LMAO.
Yeah, he's like, out of here. So these aren't like, the factions aren't really the number we have. It's more like their morale and like how happy they are. He's actually keeping everything fairly balanced. And we got a decent amount of resources, too. He's doing alright. I don't know how I'm going to do night events, because night events are weird. We'll have to see. Alright, there's a farmer here, and he grew a fruit called durian. And some foreigners recommended it, but it smells awful. So what do we want to do with that?
Ah, the durian. A fruit known for its strong odor. Indeed. While I appreciate the farmer's efforts and the recommendations from foreigners, we must consider the preferences of our people. If the smell is truly unpleasant, it may not be well received in our community. Perhaps we could encourage the farmer to explore other crops that are more palatable or find a way to use the durian in a manner that minimizes its scent, such as in cooking where it can be masked by other flavors. What do you think we should do?
I think we should either keep the durian in the palace and figure out what to do with it later. We could sell it in the market, or we could feed it to the farm animals.
Keeping the durian in the palace for now could be a prudent choice, allowing us to assess its potential uses without immediately burdening the community with its smell. We could explore selling it in the market, perhaps as a novelty item for those adventurous enough to try it. Alternatively, feeding it to farm animals could also be a practical solution if it's deemed unfit for human consumption. I lean towards keeping it for now and determining the best course of action later. What do you think?
Great idea.
My lord, what the dog doing?
Thank you. I believe that approach allows us to remain flexible while respecting the farmer's hard work. What is the next request or situation we shall tackle in our simulator?
I actually have no idea what he's gonna do with this.
Very fitting.
This is... Yeah, the dog is here. He's doing some stuff. Mr. President, what the dog doing?
Ah, the age-old question. While I may not have a specific answer, I can imagine that the dog is likely enjoying a moment of freedom, perhaps playing or resting in the sun. Animals often embody the spirit of joy and liberty that we hold dear. What do you think the dog might be up to?
I think he might be guarding the castle, herding some sheep, or being turned into sausage.
Ah, the possibilities are indeed varied. Guarding the castle would be a noble duty, ensuring the safety of our realm. Herding sheep aligns with the spirit of agriculture and community. However, turning a dog into sausage would be quite a grim fate, one I cannot support. I prefer to think of our canine companions as loyal protectors rather than potential meals. What other requests or scenarios do we have in our simulator?
Alright, so he said the dog was laying in the sun. I think that means he's herding sheep, because if he's guarding the castle, then he's inside. So, we'll say he's herding sheep. Farmers like that.
I need a new staff to cast my spells. Can you lend me the materials to craft it? I need 1 iron, 1 gem, and 2 wood. If you help me, I'll be your best friend.
Alright, Mr. President. There's a mage here, and he says he needs a new staff to cast his spells. He needs us to lend him an iron, a gem, and 2 wood. And he says that if we help him, then he'll be our best friend.
A mage seeking a new staff, you say. While I appreciate the value of magic and the potential for friendship, we must consider the implications of such a request. Lending him the materials, 1 iron, 1 gem, and 2 wood, could be a worthwhile investment if it fosters goodwill and collaboration. However, we must also ensure that our resources are used wisely and that this friendship serves the greater good of our community. I'm inclined to support the mage, provided that he uses his powers to uphold our values of freedom and justice. What do you think?
Good idea.
I'm glad you agree. Supporting the mage could strengthen our community and foster positive relationships. What is the next request or situation we shall address in our simulator?
Getting the books wet.
Mr. President, it seems that the library has a leak in the roof, and now the books are getting wet. Do we want to spend 5 wood fixing that?
Ah, a leak in the library. We must prioritize the preservation of knowledge and the resources that enlighten our minds. Spending 5 wood to repair the roof and protect the books is a wise investment in our community's education and future. Knowledge is essential to the freedom of our people. I say we proceed with the repairs. What do you think?
Great idea.
I'm pleased you agree. Ensuring the library remains a sanctuary of knowledge is vital for our society. What is the next request or situation we shall tackle in our simulator?
Alright, so...
Make a dragon.
Only problem is that he had no idea what he was doing.
So the problem with night events are it's not really a choice that he can make very easily. It's like something bad is happening. We decide what, because like whatever he says is not going to align with any of this stuff. So I think we might just let them do the day events, because actually if he was the ruler, he would really have no say in what happens here. So I think we just pick whatever result would be best for him. Kill the mage, because we have plenty of mages.
That night, a farmer went out for a late-night fishing trip. While out on his trip, he was attacked by a goblin shark. It's a real thing. Look it up.
Kill our farmer. That's fine.
That night, an artisan was taking a shipment of lumber down the river when his boat was attacked by a giant crab.
Take the damage to the guards. He'll probably help them out.
A farmer from the city was traveling to a distant town when he found a plantation growing ambrosia. Ambrosia is a magical, divine, and rare fruit. The farmer knew he needed to make a deal with the plantation owner to bring back a sample to the town.
Take a hit to the farmer.
My lord, can I have a cow?
Alright, now we're back to old George. Alright, George. There's a farmer here, and he wants to know if he can have a cow.
A farmer seeking a cow, you say? Cows can provide valuable resources such as milk and meat, contributing to the sustenance of our community. I believe granting the farmer a cow could support his efforts and enhance agricultural productivity. It aligns with our values of fostering independence and prosperity among our citizens. I say we should allow him to have a cow. What do you think?
I think that makes sense.
I'm glad you see the value in it. Supporting our farmers strengthens our community and promotes self-sufficiency. What is the next request or situation we shall address in our simulator?
There's a mage here who apparently created a cheese dragon, and he wants to keep it.
A cheese dragon, you say? That sounds quite peculiar. While the idea of a dragon, especially one made of cheese, may spark curiosity and wonder, we must consider the implications of allowing such a creature to reside in our community. Dragons, even those made of cheese, could pose unforeseen challenges or risks. Perhaps we should assess the mage's intentions and the potential impact of keeping this creature before making a decision. What do you think we should do?
I think we either keep it, sell it, or eat it.
Those are certainly three intriguing options. Keeping the cheese dragon could provide a unique attraction for our community, perhaps even drawing visitors. Selling it might bring in some resources, but we must ensure it's a fair deal. Eating it, however, seems rather unceremonious for such a creation. I lean towards keeping it for now, allowing us to explore its potential while ensuring it doesn't become a burden. What do you think we should choose?
I trust you, Mr. President.
Thank you for your trust.
My lord, the
I
harvest
believe
is
keeping
ready.
the cheese
What
dragon
shall I do
allows
with your share?
us to explore its potential while ensuring it contributes positively to our community. Let us
Surely
proceed
a
with that
cheese dragon
decision.
doesn't breathe
What is the
fire.
next request or situation we shall address in our simulator?
Well, it breathes something, because it just did damage to all of the other factions. Mr. President, there's a farmer here, and he says the harvest is ready, and he wants to know what he should do with your share.
The harvest is ready. A bountiful harvest is a cause for
Cheese
celebration. As for my share, I believe it is important to support the farmer and the community as a whole. I would suggest that my share be used to benefit the community, perhaps to provide food for those in need or to support local markets. It is essential that we prioritize the well-being of all citizens. What do you think should be done with my share?
I think that's a great idea, Mr. President.
I'm glad you agree.
spare 6
Supporting
iron
our
for some
community through
shields?
the harvest reflects our values of unity and care for one another. What is the next request or situation we shall tackle in our simulator?
There's a guard here who would like 6 iron for some shields.
Shields are crucial for the protection of our community and the safety of our citizens. Investing 6 iron in shields would enhance our defenses and ensure that our guards are well equipped to protect our freedoms. I believe it is a wise decision to support our guards in this manner. Shall we proceed with the investment?
I kind of wanted to move him so his head was on top of the Lord's head, but that seems like a project for another time because I don't think I can do that quickly. Wait, maybe I can. I have to like. There's like numbers I have to change. The vertical's like a number value because it's like animated.
Can you shrink him?
I can shrink him. Oh, now he's up there. It's like 3... $390? Maybe like 370? Oh wait, that's 700 some. That's not correct. Inch him up. Oh, that's pretty good. So stupid. I have other, like, politicians, too, that we can try. After he inevitably fails.
That LL do it.
I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. That's pretty good, though. Alright, what do you say about the shields? I forgot.
Yeah.
My lord, I fell in an abandoned mine shaft while I was digging on my farm and hurt my leg. If I give you some of the iron from the mine, could I have 3 gems to pay for treatment?
Mr. President, there's a farmer here, and he says that he fell in an abandoned mine shaft while he was digging on his farm. Now his legs hurt. If he gives you some iron from the mine, could he have 3 gems to pay for his treatment?
The farmer's unfortunate accident is concerning, and his health must be prioritized. If he can provide us with iron from the mine, I believe it is reasonable to exchange that for 3 gems to assist with his treatment. Supporting our farmers in times of need reflects our commitment to the well-being of our community. Shall we proceed with this arrangement?
How much shall we spend?
Alright, this is... I feel like I should give him some more information, because he might go crazy if I don't tell him we have 3 gems. Should I tell him that we only have 3 gems? Or should I just let him go to town and see what he says? I'm going to ask him first, and then if he says, like, 500 gems, I'll be like, we only have 3. Let's see what he says first of all. Mr. President, the price of wood has dropped significantly. Wood is really cheap right now. So we should buy some while we have the chance. How much should we spend in gems?
With the price of wood dropping significantly, it indeed presents a valuable opportunity to stock up on this essential resource. I would suggest we consider spending a reasonable amount of gems to acquire a substantial quantity of wood, ensuring we have enough for future projects and repairs. Perhaps we could allocate 2 or 3 gems for this purchase, depending on how much wood we can acquire. What do you think would be a suitable amount?
That's a good amount. That's my president! He said 3!
Spending a few gems to secure a good supply of wood is a prudent decision that will benefit our community in the long run. Let us proceed with that purchase. What is the next request or situation we shall address in our simulator?
Mr. President, there's a mage here, and he says that the farmers are terrible at algebra, and he thinks that it would benefit for us if they took a week off from farming to study math.
While I appreciate the mage's concern for the farmers' education, taking a week off from farming could significantly impact their livelihoods and the food supply of our community. Education is indeed important, but we must balance it with the immediate needs of our citizens. Perhaps we could organize evening classes or workshops on math that would allow the farmers to continue their work while also improving their skills. What do you think would be the best approach?
I'm not sure, Mr. President.
That's understandable. It can be a difficult decision to balance education and the immediate needs of our farmers. Perhaps we could consult with the farmers themselves to gauge their interest in such a program and see if they would be willing to dedicate a few hours each week for learning without sacrificing their essential work. This way, we can support their education while ensuring that our community remains productive. What do you think?
I think the farmers are way too busy to do both. They have to choose between farming and math.
If the farmers are indeed too busy to manage both farming and studying, then we must prioritize their immediate needs. Agriculture is vital for our community's sustenance. Perhaps we could consider a temporary program where they take a short break from farming to focus on their education, ensuring they understand the importance of math and improving their agricultural practices. It would be crucial to communicate the benefits they could gain from this knowledge. If they see the value, they might be more willing to take that time off. What do you think about that approach?
I think that's good, but there's another problem that came up. There's an archer in a green hat, and he is giving to the poor farmers and stealing from, you, Mr. President. What should we do about that?
It seems we have a modern-day Robin Hood among us. While the intention to help the poor is commendable, stealing is not the right way to go about it. We must address the situation firmly but fairly. I suggest we confront the archer and encourage him to find lawful ways to assist the farmers without resorting to theft. Perhaps we could discuss a community initiative where he can help raise funds or resources for the farmers, turning his actions into something positive. What do you think we should do?
Sounds like a good idea, Mr. President.
I'm glad you agree. Engaging the archer in a constructive dialogue could turn his efforts into a force for good in our community. Let us approach him and discuss how he can best support our farmers without resorting to theft. What is the next request or situation we shall address in our simulator?
Well, there's a guard here, and he says that a merchant with a strange accent and large mustache brought supplies from the west. Where should we send those supplies?
The arrival of supplies from the west is an opportunity we should not overlook. We must assess the needs of our community to determine the best use for these supplies. If they are essential goods, such as food or tools, we could distribute them to the farmers or the library we recently repaired. Alternatively, if the supplies are more specialized, we could consider using them to support our guards or the mages' educational initiatives. What do you think would be the most beneficial way to allocate these supplies?
He literally said every option except for the Artisans Guild. He said the farmers, he said the library and the mages, and he said the guards. Just gonna give him the options. Alright, Mr. President. You can either send them to the Artisans Guild, the Farmers Union, the Guards Barracks, or the Mage College.
Given the options, I believe sending the supplies to the Farmers Union would be the most beneficial choice. Supporting our farmers directly will enhance agricultural productivity and ensure that our community remains well-fed. Additionally, this assistance could help them during their busy harvest season. However, we should also keep the needs of the Artisans Guild and the Guards Barracks in mind for future allocations. Shall we proceed with sending the supplies to the Farmers Union?
Yes, but do we want to buy a loot box? We can buy something called a loot box for only 5 gems.
A loot box, you say? While the idea of acquiring something that may contain valuable items is intriguing, we must consider whether spending 5 gems on it aligns with our current priorities and needs. If we have sufficient resources and believe that the loot box could provide us with something beneficial for our community, it may be worth the investment. However, if we are focused on supporting our farmers and other essential needs, we might want to hold off on the purchase for now. What do you think we should do?
So the loot box costs 5 gems, which is the exact amount that we have, and the loot boxes are numbered 1 to 7. Do you want to buy one of them, or do you want to not?
Since we have just enough gems to purchase a loot box, it could be an exciting opportunity. However, we must weigh the potential benefits against our immediate needs. If we choose to buy one, We should do so with the hope that it contains something valuable for our community. If we decide against it, we can focus on supporting our farmers and other
Pick a number
priorities.
17.
Given the circumstances, I say let us take a chance and buy one of the loot boxes. Which number do you think we should choose? 1 to 7.
Listen, Mr. President, you're the one playing, not me. You have to choose 1 to 7.
Very well. I shall choose loot box number 4. Let us see what treasures or resources it may hold for our community.
Mr. President, there was a tree inside.
A tree inside the loot box. How unexpected. While trees can be valuable for our environment, I must admit my disdain for them, especially since I prefer to see them chopped down rather than planted. Perhaps we can use this tree to benefit our community in some way, such as for timber, or to create a barrier for protection. What do you suggest we do with this tree?
I knew he would hate the friggin' tree. Bro hates trees.
A camp of merchants was attacked on the road to town.
Does he look good?
Bro, he just said fuck damn trees.
Yo, he hates trees, dude. That's why he chopped that one down when he was little. Friggin' hates trees. Alright. Let's make these night choices. Try and not die from lack of gems. So the way this works is, if we drop below 0, we lose one of our flames. If we do that again when all of our flames are out, then we lose. Kill farmers. Kill merchants, kind of. Can't pay a ransom, that's for sure. Oh, we can do this. That hurts everybody. We need to hurt these mages.
Screams could be heard from the road.
Mages!
As the market was closing for the night, a heated dispute over money led to an all-out riot.
Just hurt the guards.
A mage was lying in bed reading a book when his glasses slipped right off his face. Unable to see a thing, he stumbled around looking for them.
I think we just break every bone in his body because we need to get rid of mages.
My lord, the food in the market is full of weevils. Could we buy some food?
Okay, this is good because we need to sell some food because we're out of gems. So hopefully he does that. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't. I have like Putin and Biden lined up as well. I really want to see how Vladimir Putin would run his city. Alright, Mr. President. We have an artisan here, and he says that the food in the marketplace is full of weevils. He's wondering if he could buy some food from our storage.
If the food in the marketplace is indeed infested with weevils, it is crucial that we ensure our community has access to safe and healthy food. Allowing the artisan to purchase food from our storage would be a wise decision, as it would help address the immediate need for quality provisions. We must prioritize the health and well-being of our citizens. How much food should we allocate for the artisan to purchase?
Either 5 or 8, I would say.
Let us allocate 8 units of food to the artisan. This will provide a more substantial supply to address the needs of our community and ensure that those affected by the weevil-infested food have access to safe provisions. Shall we proceed with this decision?
The people are hungry.
Dude, these people are always thinking hungry. I just gave them 8 food. Alright, fine. Mr. President, it seems that the people are still hungry because an infestation has killed much of the corn. And there's a guard here wondering if we can spare some more food.
The situation is indeed dire if an infestation has affected our corn supply and the people are still hungry. It is our duty to ensure that our citizens are fed and cared for. If we have any additional food in storage, we must consider allocating more to the guard to help distribute it to those in need. How much food do you think we should spare this time? We must be mindful of our remaining supplies while doing our best to support our community.
Well, we have 13 food left, and he's asking for either 10, 5, or 3 food.
Given that we have 13 units of food left, I believe it would be wise to allocate 5 units to the guard. This will allow us to provide some immediate relief to those who are hungry while still keeping enough food in reserve for future needs. Shall we proceed with giving the guard 5 units of food?
But they have no mouthpieces. Could you spare 3 iron for mouthpieces?
Yes, let's do that. And also, there's an artisan here who says that we just received a shipment of various brass instruments. but the brass instruments didn't come with mouthpieces. So he's wondering if we could spare 3 iron for them to make mouthpieces.
Supporting the artisans in creating mouthpieces for the brass instruments is a wonderful idea. Providing them with 3 iron will enable them to produce the necessary components and enhance the musical capabilities of our community. Music can be a great source of joy and unity. Shall we proceed with allocating the 3 iron to the artisan for this purpose?
To accompany them for a payment of gems.
Yes, we should. And also an artisan is here, and he's asking if we would send some guards to accompany some artisans that are traveling through the land. And it says it will pay us if we do.
Sending guards to accompany the artisans as they travel is a prudent decision, especially if it ensures their safety and provides us with compensation in return. It would also strengthen the bond between our guards and the artisans, fostering cooperation within our community. How many guards do you think we should send with the artisans? We must ensure that our own security is not compromised while providing this assistance.
Yeah, it's just yes or no. It's really not that deep. We don't have to decide how many guards. And it does compromise our safety a little bit, and the guards don't like doing the extra work.
My lord, won't you buy some gold?
Alright, so we unlocked him. He's the mustache dude that brought supplies from the
west. Strengthen your
west.
farmers and guards to be as tough as stone. Side effects include kidney stones, gallstones, and brain stones.
Brain stones, that's a bad one. Alright, Mr. President. There is a guy here, and he's trying to sell us some, what he calls golem gummies, for 5 gems. And he says it will strengthen our farmers and guards to be as tough as stone. But they also have some side effects, including kidney stones, gallstones, and brain stones.
While the prospect of strengthening our farmers and guards with golem gummies sounds appealing, the potential side effects are quite concerning. Kidney stones, gallstones, and brain stones could lead to serious health issues for those who consume them. We must prioritize the health and well-being of our citizens over temporary enhancements. I suggest we decline the offer for the golem gummies and instead focus on safer, more natural ways to support our farmers and guards.
My lord, for 30
what do you
gems,
think?
I can bring in a shipment of super serum for you and the townsfolk. What do you think?
Okay, so how do I present him with this? Because he definitely can't afford super serum. That same mustached man wants to sell us a super serum for us and the townsfolk. But it costs 30 gems and we only have 11. We could agree to it and go into debt, or we could say no.
Considering the cost of the super serum is 30 gems and we only have 11, it would not be wise to go into debt for a product we cannot afford. We must be responsible stewards of our resources and prioritize the well-being of our community without overextending ourselves financially. I suggest we politely decline the offer and seek other means to support our townsfolk. Perhaps we can explore alternative solutions that do not involve incurring debt. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely right. Also, there's some farmers that have been using farming tools as weapons and wearing goofy pajamas. We gotta put a stop to this. What do you think?
It is indeed concerning if our farmers are resorting to using farming tools as weapons and wearing goofy pajamas. While I appreciate their creativity, we must ensure that our farmers focus on their vital work and maintain a sense of order within our community. I propose we hold a meeting with the farmers to address their behavior and remind them of the importance of their roles in providing food for everyone. We can encourage them to use their tools for farming rather than fighting, and perhaps suggest a more appropriate attire for their work. What do you think would be the best way to approach this situation?
Well, I think we can either just flat out say, no more pajama warriors. Or we could hear them out.
Hearing them out could be a wise approach. It's important to understand their motivations and concerns before imposing any restrictions. By listening to them, we may uncover underlying issues that have led to their unusual behavior. We can then address those concerns, while gently guiding them back to their primary responsibilities as farmers. After we've listened, we can clearly communicate that while their creativity is appreciated, we need them to focus on their important work. Shall we proceed with this approach?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Excellent. Let us gather the farmers and create an open forum where they can express their thoughts and feelings. We can encourage a constructive dialogue, and once we understand their perspective, we can guide them back to their essential duties. Together, we will ensure that our community remains strong and focused on the vital task of providing for all. What shall we address next?
There is a guard here, and he says that this food situation is really out of hand because now the troops are starving and they need a large shipment of food. We don't have very much left. We only have 8 food. So we could give them 5 food and tell them to ration wisely, give them 10 food so no one goes hungry, or we could just say they get food when they win and give them nothing right now.
This is a critical situation, as we cannot allow our troops to starve. Given that we only have 8 units of food left, I believe it would be best to give them 5 units and instruct them to ration wisely. This will provide them with immediate relief while also encouraging responsible consumption. We must support our troops during this challenging time, as their well-being is essential for maintaining order and security in our community. Shall we proceed with this plan?
Yeah, we also have the option to spend 5 wood to help construct a new watchtower. Do we want to do that?
Constructing a new watchtower could significantly enhance our community's security and provide better protection for our citizens.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
We must weigh this against our immediate needs, especially concerning food for our troops and the ongoing challenges we face. If we have enough wood to spare without compromising our other priorities, I believe investing in the watchtower would be a wise decision. It would serve as a long-term benefit for our safety. Shall we allocate the 5 wood for the construction of the watchtower?
Sure.
That's a great sound alert.
Thank you. Yes.
My lord, I have caught a mustached man selling bottles of who knows what in an alleyway. In the opinion of the sheriff, this is selling goods without a permit and perhaps even selling of banned magical goods or fraud. My advice is to arrest him and fine him 30 gems, 15 to be paid to your lordship and 15 to my department.
Mr. President, the sheriff just came, and he says that he caught a mustached man selling bottles of who knows what in an alleyway. He's talking about the guy that was selling us the golem gummies and the super serum, and it's in the opinion of the sheriff that this is selling goods without a permit and perhaps even selling banned magical goods or fraud. So he wants to arrest him and fine him 30 gems. 15 that's paid to you and 15 that's paid to his department.
If the sheriff believes that the mustache man is selling goods without a permit and potentially engaging in fraudulent activities, it is our duty to uphold the law and protect our community from any harmful practices. I support the sheriff's decision to arrest him and impose the fine of 30 gems, with 15 gems going to our treasury and 15 gems to the sheriff's department. This will not only address the issue at hand, but also serve as a deterrent to others who might consider engaging in similar activities. Shall we proceed with the sheriff's plan to arrest the mustached man and impose the fine?
I didn't think George Washington was going to be as good as a lord as he is. I mean, we're low on food, but look how happy everyone is. Alright, would-be assassin. The mages can take care of him.
That night, a mage college student accidentally summoned a demon. The demon wasn't actually dangerous, just oddly homesick.
Take down the mages a bit.
Late that night, the Lord was hungry for a midnight snack. A local merchant suggested a peanut-based butter that he had been working on. The Lord never tried peanuts, so he decided to give it a go. Not only was the substance more akin to adhesive than it was to food, but it also caused the Lord to swell up and itch like crazy.
So I wish we could take down just the farmers. But if we ban the growing and selling of peanuts in the city, it'll hurt the farmers, it'll hurt the artisans, and it will cost us some food because we get rid of all our peanuts. So I think we just have to take down the artisans.
In the night, a local farm boy cried out, warning the town of a fierce wolf stalking the sheep.
This isn't in the base game, this is a mod. And it's pretty sweet. We're adding Steam Workshop, so you can, like, this game's really easy to mod. You just have to write like a text file and then do like the pixel art. Pretty easy to do. But yeah, we haven't done the Steam Workshop yet, but I did make this mod. It's pretty fun. It's pretty... Just will unlock the farm boy and the wolf then. Which I guarantee he's not going to do a very good job at. But yeah, we'll hurt the farmers. And we got the boy who cried wolf.
My lord, I'm baking a cake dragon to guard the market. Can I have 15 food to finish the project?
I'm not going to tell him that we don't have that much food. Because I already told him we were low on food. I want to see if he remembers. So, I'll give everybody, like, 3 days of, like...
I mean, he did the cheese dragon well, sorta.
Yeah. I'll give him 3 days of warning him when we don't have enough of something. After that, he kind of gotta, like, remember what he spent and what he didn't. I'll do that for everybody. We'll do that because I'm thinking he's probably going to agree to dragons because he seems to be a big dragon proponent thus far. So, also, if he asks how much food we have, then I'll tell him how much food we have. We'll do it that way. Mr. President, there's a mage here. He's baking a cake dragon to guard the market, and he wants to have 15 food to finish the project. Will you give him the food?
A cake dragon to guard the market sounds like a creative and whimsical idea. However, we must consider our current food shortage and the pressing needs of our troops and citizens. If we provide the mage with 15 food, it would significantly deplete our already limited supplies. I suggest we negotiate with the mage. Perhaps we can offer him a smaller amount of food or find an alternative way to support his project without jeopardizing our food reserves. What do you think would be a reasonable approach to take with the mage?
I think you're right. We can't spare the food right now.
Indeed, it is important to prioritize our resources wisely. We must ensure that our community's immediate needs are met before investing in creative projects, no matter how intriguing they may be. We can kindly explain to the mage that while we appreciate his innovative idea, we are currently unable to spare the food needed to complete the cake dragon. Perhaps we can suggest he seek alternative resources or find a way to create the cake dragon using less food. Shall we convey this message to the mage?
I guarantee you that he's going to go absolutely ham when he realizes that we're going to go chop some trees. You know how he hates those freaking trees, dude. Yeah, I conveyed that to him, Mr. President. But now there's an artisan here, and he says he wants to go into the dark forest to chop some trees. But there's a dangerous were hamster that lurks in the shadows. And he wants us to send someone to hunt the were hamster to get rid of it. Either the guards or the mages.
The presence of a dangerous wire hamster in the dark forest poses a risk not only to the artisan, but also to anyone who might venture into that area. It is important that we ensure the safety of our citizens, while also allowing the artisan to pursue his work. I suggest we send a small group of guards to hunt down the wire hamster. They are trained for such tasks, and will be better equipped to handle any danger that may arise. Once the threat is eliminated, the artisan can proceed with his plan to chop down the trees safely. Shall we proceed with sending the guards to address this issue?
My lord, I wish to craft a legendary warhammer. I need 2 wood and 2 iron.
Yes, we should. And there's a guard here who wants to craft a legendary warhammer, presumably to take down that were hamster. And he needs 2 wood and 2 iron to make that.
A legendary warhammer could indeed be a powerful weapon against the wire hamster. If we believe that this weapon will significantly enhance our guards' ability to protect our community, it may be worth allocating the necessary resources. We have the option to spare the 2 wood and 2 iron for this purpose. This investment could bolster our defenses and ensure the safety of those venturing into the dark forest. Shall we proceed with providing the guard with the materials he needs to craft the warhammer?
My lord, can I turn the farmers into oxen to speed up the harvest?
Absolutely we should, Mr. President. There's also a mage here that wants to turn the farmers into oxen. He thinks that this will speed up the harvest. And he says the transformation is only semi-permanent.
While the idea of transforming farmers into oxen to speed up the harvest may seem efficient, we must consider the ethical implications and the potential consequences of such a transformation. Our farmers are vital to our community, and their well-being is paramount. Even if the transformation is semi-permanent, It could disrupt their lives and livelihoods. Instead, we should encourage our farmers to work together and perhaps provide them with better tools or support to enhance their productivity without resorting to such drastic measures. I suggest we politely decline the mage's proposal and seek alternative solutions to improve our harvest.
My lord,
What do you think?
There's a large amount of bramble encroaching on our fields. The mages could use spells to burn it away safely.
I think that's a great idea. But there's also a farmer here that's talking about some bramble that's encroaching on their fields. And he thinks that the mages could use spells to burn the bramble away safely. What do you think?
Addressing the bramble encroaching on the farmers' fields is important for maintaining their crops and ensuring a successful harvest. If the mages can safely use spells to burn away the bramble without causing harm to the surrounding environment or the crops, it could be an effective solution. We should gather the mages and discuss the farmers' concern, ensuring that any spells used are controlled and will not lead to unintended consequences. This way, we can help the farmers while also utilizing the talents of the mages for the benefit of our community. Shall we proceed with this plan and facilitate a meeting between the farmers and the mages?
Yes, but do you think the mages should burn the bramble away, or do you think the farmers should just handle it?
While the mages could provide a quick solution with their spells, it may be more beneficial for the farmers to handle the bramble themselves. This would allow them to take ownership of their fields and gain valuable experience in managing their crops. If the farmers are willing and able to tackle the bramble, we should encourage their efforts. However, if they feel overwhelmed or unable to manage the situation, we could offer the mages assistance as a backup option. Ultimately, it's important to empower our farmers while also ensuring they have the support they need. What do you think would be the best approach to take?
The thing is, they can absolutely do it themselves. Which means I think we say you can do it yourselves.
My lord, a mage released a giant salamander in the market. He says it wasn't him. We demand justice.
Yeah, the farmers just went and handled the bramble on their own. But now there's an artisan here who's saying that a mage released a giant salamander in the marketplace. And he says it wasn't him, but the artisans are demanding justice.
This situation is quite serious, as a giant salamander in the marketplace could pose a danger to our citizens and disrupt daily life. We must address the concerns of the artisans while also investigating the matter thoroughly. First, we should ensure that the giant salamander is safely contained or removed from the marketplace to prevent any harm. Then, we can gather information from the mage involved and any witnesses to determine how this incident occurred. It is essential to maintain order and ensure that justice is served, but we must also approach the situation with fairness and gather all the facts before taking action. Shall we prioritize the containment of the salamander and then hold a meeting to discuss the incident with the artisans and the mage?
Yeah, we handled the salamander. The salamander's been caught. Now it's just, do we release the mage because there isn't really any evidence that says it was him? Or do we throw him in the stocks because all of the artisans are sure that it was him?
Given that there is no concrete evidence linking the mage to the release of the giant salamander, it would be unjust to throw him in the stocks based solely on the claims of the artisans. Given that there seems to be a strong belief among the artisans that the mage is responsible for releasing the giant salamander, we must handle this situation carefully. However, it is crucial that we uphold justice and ensure that any actions taken are based on evidence rather than mere accusations. If there is no concrete evidence linking the mage to the incident, it would be unjust to throw him in the stocks. Instead, we could consider a warning or a temporary restriction on his activities until we can gather more information or until he can demonstrate responsible behavior. We should also encourage open dialogue between the artisans and the mage to address their concerns and foster understanding. Shall we proceed with this approach? It is essential to uphold the principles of fairness and justice in our community. Instead, we can release the mage, but keep a close watch on him while we continue to investigate the matter. We should also address the artisans' concerns by reassuring them that we are taking the situation seriously and are committed to finding the truth. Perhaps we can hold a public meeting to discuss the incident and allow both the artisans and the mage to share their perspectives.
Bro, he's still going on about the salamander.
We can foster understanding and maintain harmony within our community. Shall we proceed with this approach?
I chose the option like 5 minutes ago. He was talking for so long about that salamander. He's really, really focused on it.
Absolute yapping.
He's really yapping. We let the mage go, the whole salamander issue's fine. But now, we got one of those pajama warriors, one of those farmers that are wearing goofy pajamas and using farming tools as weapons. And they have some demands. And they say if you don't do what they say, they will sow distrust among your farmers. Now, some greedy merchants have been cheating the farmers. And they want us to call the guards away from the market at noon tomorrow so that they can take care of those con men.
The situation with the pajama warriors and their demands is concerning. While it is important to address the grievances of our farmers, we must also ensure that we maintain order and security within our community. The greedy merchants cheating the farmers is a serious issue that needs to be addressed. However, calling the guards away from the market could leave us vulnerable to other disturbances and could escalate tensions. Instead of complying with the pajama warriors' demand, we can negotiate a solution that addresses both their concerns and our need for security. We could arrange for a small group of guards to accompany the pajama warriors to the market, ensuring that they can confront the Kong men while still maintaining order. This way, we show support for our farmers while also ensuring that the guards are present to prevent any potential chaos. Shall we propose the solution to the pajama warriors?
They want him to take away guards. His solution was, let's put even more guards in there. I don't think they're into that. I think, Mr. President, that they actually want us to take the guards away from the marketplace so that they can kill these merchants.
If the pajama warriors are demanding that we remove the guards so they can take matters into their own hands, that presents a significant risk to both the safety of the merchants and the stability of our community. We cannot allow vigilantism to take root, as it undermines the rule of law and could lead to further chaos. Instead, we should firmly communicate to the pajama warriors that while we understand their frustrations regarding the cheating merchants, we cannot condone violence or unlawful actions. We must uphold justice through proper channels. I suggest we gather evidence of the merchants' wrongdoing and address the issue through the guards and our legal system. This way, we can ensure that justice is served without resorting to violence. Shall we call for a meeting with the pajama warriors to discuss this approach and emphasize the importance of maintaining order?
He thinks that this game is far more in-depth than it actually is. Unfortunately, I don't think he's ever going to give in to the pajama warriors. And this lingering status effect, -1 artichoke clan favorability, I feel like is going to be our downfall. Oh.
My lord, I have a sample of ambrosia that I bought from a distant plantation. I think we might be able to grow it here. It will be difficult and take a lot of work. Do we give it a try?
I want to try something, actually. I think I can make
I'll
him...
be back. Apparently there's wings and I should not eat those at my desk.
Oh. Alright. I think... Hold on. I think if I go to my settings, I can make him able to hear the game, so he can actually just talk to them. Where is my microphone settings? Oh wait, yeah, hold on. Alright, let me turn down the music. If this works.
My lord, I have a sample of ambrosia that I bought from a distant plantation. I think we might be able to grow it here. It will be difficult and take a lot of work. Do we give it a try?
I don't think he heard that. Oh wait, he can still hear me.
Thank you for your patience. It's crucial that we address the Pajama Warrior's demands while also ensuring that we maintain order and uphold the law. We cannot allow violence or vigilante actions to take precedence over justice. I would suggest we calmly explain to the Pajama Warrior that while we understand their frustration with the cheating merchants, we must handle this situation through lawful means. We can assure them that we will investigate the merchants' actions and take appropriate measures to protect the farmers. By fostering a dialogue and emphasizing the importance of working together to resolve these issues peacefully, we can hopefully gain their cooperation and prevent any further unrest. Shall we approach the Pajama Warrior with this message?
Yes, but there's also a farmer here that says he has a sample of ambrosia that he bought from a distant plantation. And he thinks we might be able to grow it here. It will be difficult and it will take a lot of work, but we might be able to do it. Do we give it a try?
The prospect of growing ambrosia in our region is an exciting one. If successful, it could provide significant benefits to our community, both in terms of nourishment and potential trade. However, we must also consider the challenges involved and ensure that we have the resources and commitment needed for such an endeavor. I believe it would be worthwhile to give it a try, especially if the farmer is willing to lead the effort and rally support from other farmers. We should provide guidance and resources to assist them in this venture, while also setting realistic expectations regarding the time and effort required. Let's encourage the farmer to gather a group of interested individuals and develop a plan for cultivating the ambrosia. This could foster community spirit and collaboration while also potentially yielding great rewards. Shall we proceed with this plan?
Yes, but the Flaming Artichoke clan is back with more demands. They want us to give them 10 wood because a storm has damaged many farmhouses. I think I have to restart the AI. You know what? You're eating wings. At least the only person I know was definitely here is eating wings. I have some friends that want to do some stuff with me. I think that since the AI crapped out, I might just call it here. It's been 3 hours. It's not bad length for a stream. We will definitely come back to this. And the game will save. I won't play it until George Washington gets a chance to finish his run. Thank you, George. This was great. And I will see y'all later. Goodbye.